Hey guys, sorry I've not been on for a bit. I've had man flu. Anyway, today I'm going to be changing these drop links. I was going to do it from pads, but I've took wheel off the car, and they don't want changing. They're only half worn, so it's going for its council test in March, so they'll have some new pads for it just for that. It's easy to show you these when they're off. Original OE spec, these have got a flat 16mm flat on here inside, and you just put an air gun or a socket or whatever on the backside and undo it to stop all this spinning round. But the original OEs don't have a flat, and they're a nightmare because the whole lot spins around when you're trying to undo it, because these are really tight, these lock nuts. So if you get some mole grips, pop it behind the ball joint and onto the piece bodywork where this fits through, and clamp it together so that this is really locked in tight. It will come off. If not, and if you can, and you've got some narrow mole grips, just put it inside like that and hold it while you're undoing that end nut. There's one at either end. They've also got an Allen key in there, I think it's 7mm or whatever, so you can put an Allen key in there and then put, these are 18mm by the way, no they're not, 19mm. Put a 19mm socket or open-ended ring spanner on here, and then put an Allen key in that slot at end. You can hold it with Allen key while you undo this. If that makes sense. Anyway, I'm going to try and do this in real time on car, because them that's on aren't OE spec. They've been changed a couple of times, because that taxi behind me is done 200,000 miles. Believe it or not, it's on the same clutch, same turbo. And there's a story behind EGR valve, which I'll tell you later on in video. But I'll just pause you a minute while I get down to the car and set things up, and then we'll try and do these in real time, because they won't take long. Back in a bit. Right guys, we'll make a start. See what I mean about this spinning? They've got Loctite on them, so they're really tight. Competition at the back line for Wednesday to third in the championship this season. That's doing 9 pairs of hands. Conceded 2 goals. Dawson, goes out near side. 13 minutes plus any stoppages to go in the opening half. It's 0-0. After the first 12 seconds, Bristol City were a better team. Wednesday avenged it. Decent chances for Palmer with that volley off the corner, reach into the side netting. The change now in Turner on the Morgan Fox, who looked dazed after a collision in the penalty area. Here's Callas down the right, intercepting header by Burner. There's Lees with an interception as well. Bannon, cute little touch away from Hunton Brown. Put it into the back of Kadeem Harris. It's back from the other side with the winger. Through the centre circle to Tommy Coyle. Has he touched it? Will work forward. Just just looked at it, controlled there for a few seconds, but the ball forward will find it coming off the right hand side, and he's done well to win it away from a couple of red shirts. Bannon now near side for Liam Palmer. Played left back for Wednesday after the injury to Morgan Fox. Palmer into the middle, reaching to the area. Palmer's there, tries to get the ball under control. Ashley Williams will intercept the near side. Not fully clear. Wednesday still coming forward. William Harris with a step over, draws it low into the area. He gets the save. Rhodes and Nuyu are sniffing around, and Bristol City clear to halfway.
Harris really hit his man on there, dropped his shoulder, went inside on his right, curled a shot. Goalkeeper's just about managed to save it.
Just gonna have to shut you off, guys, while I get some heat on this. It's gone solid. Back in a bit.
Really disappointed there from Newey there. He was really trying to really get back on side. Shouldn't really be getting caught offside there. That was an easy opportunity for wasted the build-up play.
Ashley Williams across the back line. Williams on a swing from final 3 minutes of the half. Bernard's gone back to Cameron Dawson. Couple of touches out on his feet.
This is what we're dealing with, guys. These, it looks like this one's gone at bottom. It's got too much play in it. Then you just get a massive knocking noise. Might be that top one.
I think you can see Bristol City's identified that situation, and Williams is so experienced, he's just reading the script.
New ones are just a straight reversal.
It's getting his body in the way, it's making sure Rose does not get an opportunity.
Try and put it back under here somewhere. Back in a minute.
His positioning, Corey Smith will just.
There, guys. Fitting's just opposite of removal. It's just top and bottom top and bottom bolt nut. Jesus Christ.
Wednesday wanting the bowlers to come back on. So Harrington was given a ticket to Wednesday in the middle. We'll see the fourth official with the ball in a second. And it's going to be... Yes, that is it. 2 minutes of added time. Andy Warner is shown. 2 minutes for Wednesday to try and break the deadlock here at Hillsborough Football Heaven. So it is 0-0. Between Sheffield Wednesday and Bristol City. The Owls are the best of the half, the best of the chances. No breakthrough yet. Dawson goes into the area. He's there, nodded down to the box. He opens the run across. Here comes Harris. He's going to manage to keep it in. He leaves it into the middle. Smith there to clear. No Bristol City.
You can see Newey perfectly placed to win his first header. Rose is gambled on it. The hesitancy of Bristol City has been very much poor, and in particular last few instances. Jack Winters has been involved in all 3 incidents where he's hesitated, dwelled on the ball, and really Harris can have nicked his crown jewels of getting an opportunity to
did well to recover.
yeah.
Just wouldn't quite fall for someone in the box. Well, Cameron Dawson just sliced the clearance out near side. Bristol City have come forward. They played it into Brownhill in the box. Dominic Ayorfa gets back superbly. Just marshals the ball out of play. That's that pace that Brian Laws was talking about.
Yeah, you can see it's got pace to burn, big strides, and really just follow up the ground as he travels across it. And that's why I like him in the central area, because it always in minor mistakes that he can retrieve by just getting that pace.
Dawson downfield. Nuyu get the flick on, though he can't pass. Will beat him and head up to halfway. Dominic Ayorfa's there. That's the 2 minutes of added play. And there is the half-time whistle. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Bristol City 0 at half-time. Great moment to open the doors of Bristol City.
There you go, guys. New drop links. Done. 10 minutes if you've got all the tools handy, ready. Yeah. They don't take long, it's just getting old nuts off, that's the problem, because they're Loctite nuts. They're a nightmare. But now look, plastic inside nut, you'll know what I mean. They get to plastic bit and then just lock up. This is all down, you get an irritating knock. All VW Audis, all the VAG group, they all get knocking, and it's usually down to them. They're 27 quid a pair on Fleabay. But this car basically gets what it wants. It's 2011 Skoda Octavia 2-litre TDI, and it's done 202,000 miles. Gets a service every 10,000. It's had probably 4 sets of pads, a couple of sets of discs. The amazing thing with it, it's never had a clutch, and it's never had a turbo. But I've had 4 of these cars. I had a 1.9 TDI and then 2-litre TDIs, 6-speed gearboxes. And somebody told me when I first started doing it that there's somewhere near me a garage that goes into your ECU and deletes your EGR valve. This has never had an EGR valve on it, it's 200,000 miles on it. It always passes emissions. Every time without fail, it's so clean it's untrue. It doesn't burn oil at 200,000 miles. But this guy goes into your ECU, deletes it from the computer so the car don't think it's got an EGR valve. It's always open, and then he remaps it. This was a 130, it's now 170 I think, and it does a ridiculous amount to gallon. It does like nearly 70 on a run in 6 on motorway, and it does 43, 44 around town, even at 200,000 miles, because it's been looked after. I can just start to hear dual mass flywheel rattling a bit, but I've had a kit in house for like 100,000 miles, because clutches don't usually go past 100,000 on these, but this one has. It just keeps going and going and going, and when you're in it don't rattle at all. But I can just hear it now tick over when it's cold. I can hear it, dual mass and bearing rattling a bit, so I don't let it get anywhere, because when these go, they go with a bang and they strike gearbox. But I hope you enjoyed this video. It's only a short one. It's these are the kind of jobs I do. Next thing on here will be a service, I think. I'm going to do it on the side with this drop link, but you don't need to see that. It's just exactly the same as this. 10-15 minutes if you've got spanners and tools and all done. That were a godsend, that little work like 22 quid I think off eBay. Just direct light, brilliant thing. Anyway, we'll get this back together. Listen to the rest of football. We're all Wednesday, aren't we? Back in a bit.